And we are live. Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, May 31st. Wow. 2021. This is the Live Drive Jive Archive with Frank Monday, coming out of the Central Kingdom at the head of the Great Celestial Dragon, broadcasting across the interwebs into your headset like the echoes of a nuclear boogeyman hiding in your closet, sneaking up on you in the middle of the night. I hope you are well this morning. Hello to everyone, brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles, friends and family, strangers, whoever may be out there. I had an exhausting weekend, man, to be honest with you. Saturday we spent about 3 hours at the skate park, which was pretty cool. But Sunday, man, I just couldn't seem to get anything done on Sunday. Sunday was a wasted day. I ended up napping the entire day and then being harassed by a mosquito, which I eventually killed. But not before it had supped on my blood. And when I finally killed it, big old splatter. My blood came out of it, bright red. Beautiful color though, the color of blood. That color is a truly vibrant color. Not fun to see when a little shadowy, dark mosquito has gotten it from you though. I don't like mosquitoes. I don't think anyone does. Is there a single individual alive who likes mosquitoes? I can't imagine there is. In fact, there are certain things in the world that we just know are negative towards human life, and the mosquito is one of those. I think another second close runner-up for that are rats. They spread disease and pestilence, and they're dirty vectors, what they call them, vermin. And they are most definitely some of the closest members of the shadow world, where the dark celestials dwell. Because there's always both ends of the spectrums, as you know, within the material sphere of dichotomy, and even in the neighboring spheres, those that intercede with ours and the divine realm. Such as the astral and the ethereal. Yeah, so that mosquito buzzed my ear, and I turn on the lights and try to find it, and it finally bit right around my knuckle area, and I got angry enough, or perplexed enough, that I took out a flashlight and waited until it buzzed my ear again, and then turned on the light and found it. And I had to chase it back and forth across the room a couple of times before it settled and I was able to smack it. But I hunted through the rest of the bedroom and house to make sure there weren't any more, and I couldn't find any, so I ended up falling asleep. There was a time when there was flooding here in the city think it was 2007, the time of the Great Flood, that ended up killing like, they claimed 77 people on the 7th of July in the 2007 year. And right in front of me right now is a little truck with 9997. So coincidences, sevens everywhere. There's a cab with 67, and there's a bus with 67. 7103. Lots of sevens. So it was during that year when there was great flooding, and I think it was sometime before the big rains hit and it flooded. So it often rains in July. No surprises there, right? But I had seen a rat at the shopping mall near our home, near our house. And I was sitting there skateboarding, and this was the biggest Dracula rat I have ever seen in my entire life. This rat was larger than a big cat. It was like the size of a small dog. And it was engorged too. I don't know on what, but it had a jet black coat and bulbous, bright red eyes that were like swollen with blood, and a thick tail, as thick as your finger, and long, the whole length from tip of the whiskers to the end of the tail must have been a full meter or 3 feet. So you're talking like a body over a foot long, 1.5 feet, I'd say, nearly. And that rat came out of a sewer hole, like a sewer drain hole, and darted across the side of the building. And I thought, geez, that's a giant rat. Then it ran straight at me where I was sitting, because I didn't realize I was sitting next to another sewer grate, and it jumped what I estimate was like 20-25 feet. Jumped at full speed, just flew through the air like a dart, straight into the sewer grate that was right next to me. And I thought, there it is there, man, shadow demon. And that's part of where I came up with the idea for my book, a novella, the Demon King of Peking. Hope nobody tries to steal that title. That's a copyrighted title, trademark of Lunar Light Entertainment. I've got a novella of about 90 pages of material so far just for that one story. So don't be trying to ease in on my intellectual property there. But it was incidents like that and many others that fill the pages as a fictional account of a Taoist, a young Taoist, scientific-minded Taoist that encounters a group of good guy Taoists that are training him to see in the spirit vision so that he can battle against these old demonic celestials that are the leaders of the infamous Thugs gang. Wow, there's this one dude sitting in the middle of traffic and guys flying by me and I can't get over because I don't want to cut them off unnecessarily while this one dude's just lollygagging. What's up? And it's some broad, a gal in a little SUV, and another one right in front of her, and they're wearing their hazmat suits and they got their masks on, and it seems like she had a pair of sunglasses on too. Jeez Louise, Grandma. So they're holding up the entire flow of traffic this morning. Not a lot you can do about that. Did not finish my Magi video. Didn't even have a chance to work on it. So I did some writing while I watched Dark Journalist before my children woke up, but as soon as they woke up, just one request after another. Daddy, cut me some watermelon. Daddy, make me some lunch, breakfast, dinner. It's the end of this. Well, it's the end of the month, so they're taking their monthly tests, which is always, you know, a little hectic on them, and I feel bad for them, so I pamper them a little. But my son's about to transition from elementary school into junior high school or middle school, so he's going to be going into the 7th grade after the summer break. And so my wife is super busy preparing his portfolio. For an elementary school kid's got to have a portfolio to get him into a decent junior high. Just crazy. So I will cut this one here. It seems like I've gone a little long, maybe 15, 20 minutes. I love y'all good looking, happy people. Stay sexy out in Happy Land. As above, so below, into the abodes of the future.